What we are as a nation now is failing. We are failing in our role as humanitarians, we are failing in our role as guardians for this nation, and we are watching a government that has decided to take a side on genocide. And that is absolutely despicable to be in a nation where we have to sit in this house and listen to people justify why we should wait another month to recognise a state that is barely standing. What will be left? What will be left? Rubble? Martyred spirits? What is it that you want to have left in a month's time? What is it that our mokopuna, our children, all our kura kaupapa, all our communities who know nothing about the history of Palestine, who know nothing about how Israel and the settlers have arrived there, what is it that you want us to be able to see next? Because what you're making up is excuses of how you justify and how a government justifies why we have decided to be wahangu, to be silent. Well, innocent civilians are perishing, while they are starving, while they have been deliberately targeted, while they've been sniped as they wait for food to come through. Hordes of aid are waiting to come through, and they are being denied deliberately starved. This is absolutely the worst thing that we are going to have to live with in our lifetimes. And I am never going to be standing here and agreeing with what this government is saying is okay. We support what Chloe and what Te Pāti Kakariki are saying. We support a sanctions bill, and we must do more than just recognise Palestine. We must get in there and help out in our capacity in every way and form to make sure these sanctions happen. We have to recognise the state of Palestine now. We need to stand in solidarity with the other 140-odd nations who have recognised it. We should be ending Israel's illegal occupation now. This is like someone coming to Pariaka and saying, after they've raped and murdered our 3-year-old children, our women, it's okay, we're going to come and help you now, after the fact. We do not need a light situation, sorry, Penny. You should have been talking about sanctions. We need to expel the Israel ambassador now, and every other country that is aiding and embedding Israel now. There's nothing else that should be top of mind for every other leader politically in this world but ending this. We have absolutely no right to be in any diplomatic relationship. There is no two-state nation. We are way past that. One state has decided, in fact, this state has decided that it's okay to give justice to the powerful, but by goodness, if you're oppressed, your justice does not matter. There is no equality in any of the thinking here politically. I don't want to hear about October the 7th, which, by the way, Labour were in government at the time. You have not done enough, you settler parties. You have not done enough because you recognise in this domination the same things that got you here. We are a nation that was formed off the misery and the pain of violence, settling and violent colonisation. But what are we doing? We have memory loss. We have memory loss of how bad it is, and nothing, no race, no religion, no diplomatic scenario can ever sit there and justify looking your children in the face and saying, in your role, in your sphere of influence, you denied the inability to end and stop the violent killing and slaughtering of innocent civilians. Nothing justifies that in this world. Nothing. You have failed a whole nation of people, and I can't imagine how they're there. We're just a small nation. Anything we do is not going to have much big punch. But it's actually about doing what's morally right. What's historically morally right. And when you all sit in here and do the treaty settlements and say to everybody, I'm apologetic, actually, you're just perpetuating the same thing on another nation, on another race.
That's right.
This is ethnic cleansing. This is genocide and apartheid. And I have never been more ashamed to be in a house than I am today.
Mr. Speaker.